Hello everybody and welcome to this Bootstrap 5 crash course. Now, most people might know what Bootstrap is, but for those who don't, Bootstrap is a front-end HTML, CSS and JavaScript framework that allows you to make responsive websites which work on any screen size. Bootstrap also includes pre-made components such as navbars, buttons, drop-down models and many more. Along with CSS, it comes with a responsive CSS grid system which we can use on our web content and create nice looking web pages without using any of our own CSS and JavaScript. You can also customize Bootstrap. For example, you can change the default colors to the colors you like. Bootstrap also takes care of browser compatibility so that your web page looks pretty good on any device and browser. Now, Bootstrap has just released a version 5, which includes new features we will be using in this course, and it also comes with its own set of icons. Now that we have learned what Bootstrap is, we can set up our project and connect it up with Bootstrap. I will be using VS Code for this course, and I would recommend that you also use VS Code as we will be using some extensions later specific to VS Code. Now, if you need to download VS Code, I will link it down in the description below and you can download it for free. Next, I'm going to open our project folder with VS Code, which I already have created. The project folder is empty at the moment, but what I will do now is that I'm going to add an index.html file, which will be our home page. Now, inside the index.html file, we are going to generate the HTML boilerplate just by typing the exclamation mark and tab. I will also change the title and I will put a header for our website. Alright, so now we just need to add the Bootstrap framework to our web page. There are a few ways to do this. We could download the JavaScript and CSS files and add to the project. We could use the CDN for CSS and JavaScript, and we can also use npm to install it locally into our project. In our case, we are going to use the CDN to keep it simple for now, and later in this course we will be using npm so that we can customize Bootstrap. So let us copy the CDN links. We will paste the CSS CDN link in the head tag, and then we'll copy the JavaScript CDN link, and then we will paste it at the end of the body tag. We can now use Bootstrap classes and components in this file. Now we need to preview the index.html file in the browser. We can do that with the live server extension in VS Code. Open the extensions tab and search for live server. And install the extension. As you can see, I've already installed it. So now let us get back. So this live server extension allows us to open any HTML file with a right click and open it up in a browser using a local server. We can already see that Bootstrap has changed the default font family of the page. The font looks much better now. Now what I want to do is add a resources folder into this project and add in some images that we are going to use later on in this course. So I've added the web dev and web devices images. So if you want the same images, you can get them from the course file which are on GitHub and are linked in the description below. Now in this repo, you're going to find all the course files from every single tutorial, and every tutorial will have its own branch repository, and to get the code for a particular tutorial, you want to go to the branch of the lesson from the drop down and download the files. I would highly recommend that you have a basic grasp of HTML and CSS before you start this course. For HTML and CSS, you can check out my separate courses for both. The link is going to be down in the description and should come at the top of the screen also. Anyway, this is your introduction to Bootstrap, and next we are going to compare Bootstrap 5 to 4 and see what are the new features. I really hope you enjoy watching this course, and please do not forget to share, subscribe and like the video, as that means a lot to me. I will see you in the next tutorial.